this a rookie move?
Mm-hmm.
It was April Fool's. We were just going to do it from behind the screen. Adam,
Welcome back.
well, we're here. Tiger Woods, maybe not such great news. He think he's going to go take a nap for a little bit.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think he still plays in the Masters. Have you heard anything?
I thought I saw, I don't know, obviously with social media, you don't know what's true.
I don't know what's real.
I believe I saw a statement that said that he's going to maybe go to rehab for a little bit.
Oh, okay.
But
He's bounced back before.
I mean, he could do that after, like, end of April. Who knows? It could have been an April Fool's thing. Maybe he's not actually going to do it.
That's great.
But let's maybe talk today about loans for mortgages for business people, insurance
Business
for
owners.
entrepreneurs. So can you explain to me, how can someone make $150,000 a year and money in the bank and get told they maybe can't buy a house?
Well, because business owners on paper, they look like they make like 40 grand when they're actually making a lot more.
I think that's the problem we're running into, right? Why do successful business people get declined, and what can they do about it? Maybe there's other solutions.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I don't know. We'll call it what it is. Like, I think when you go to your accountant, right? He's going to be, hey, Adam, here's some write-offs. My accountant, same thing. Hey, here's some write-offs.
Yeah, accountant's supposed to save me on taxes, right? That's their job. But the problem is that with the guidelines, you got to show income, right?
That's it, right? So Fannie, Freddie, FHA, they all use this, taxable income thing, not necessarily cash flow. They actually use, it's called stable actual monthly income.
Okay. Whatever.
Yeah, exactly. Whatever you want it to be, but it's looking at your taxable income more than your actual cash flow.
Okay, that makes sense.
Running through that, right? If you looked at your taxable income versus cash flow your business generates, your taxable income typically quite a bit less, right?
Right. So some programs evaluate like your deposits, the cash flow, and actual money movement instead of just like what the government thinks you make.
Yep. And that's sometimes where people get stuck, right? They get told that, hey, you know what, you don't work for a conventional loan, or you don't work for an FHA loan, and you're not going to be qualified.
Yeah, well, they really just want the lender to go through using the wrong measuring stick because they actually have money.
It's like we could make a horrible joke there about using that ruler, but it's you were measured wrong,
Right.
I was in the pool.
That's cold.
But what are some of the biggest myths that you hear from business owners?
I think number one, I need to show more income for 2 years, and I have this strategy that's 3 years long, but I don't know how that goes.
Not always true, right? So I got denied, now I need to wait. Also not true. And I think we've talked here, about waiting and the cost of it, right?
And then you hear this: all lenders are the same. The one costs people years. I mean, I don't know.
Who wants to wait years? But waiting is often the most expensive mistake, right? We've talked about that frequently on this show.
Yeah, you got to get in.
What should someone do if they're self-employed and thinking about buying a house or right? It's tax season right now, going through all their finances, also maybe scheduling a great time to review insurance.
I mean, the first thing is for step one is just don't self-diagnose. You got to find someone who makes it, who understands it.
Have a real conversation about how your business actually runs. Talk to other business owners.
Exactly. And then step three, talk with someone who understands tax strategy and lending strategy. Key line. You don't need to change your business. You need to change the right lens on it.
That's I think the biggest thing, right? People, oh my gosh, I got to make all these changes. You want to make 3 changes, like take 2 steps forward and 3 steps back, right? So if you're an entrepreneur, been told no, you're unsure, don't assume you're stuck, right?
Right. You might be a lot closer than you think if you actually talk to the right person.
It's what we've always been talking about, right? You, I, other people we've had on here, we're always willing to break it down, talk about options, because I always tell people, we're the solution. We're not just an option. Do you see on the insurance side of things, people are going through tax season, getting with their accountant? Now is a great time to have a conversation, review all your insurance policies while you're at it.
It is, because all these business owners, they're calling and asking me, well, how much money did I spend on this home this year? And what's my deduction? This is just a good time to actually get a good fresh look at it.
So they can reach you and your team at Adam at adamismyagent.com. Your guys will go through all of their policies, make sure they're properly insured, covered here, no
gaps.
Yeah, no gaps there.
Or like if you know what the gap is, you're cool with it. You plan for it.
That's, I think, the biggest thing, right? People will talk through insurance, right? And it's unfortunately a cutthroat approach to it. But if you don't want to have a gap that you don't know about.
Exactly.
No way to plan for it, creates catastrophic situations. Anything else?
No, I mean, I think this is a good reminder to, if you're looking to buy a house, call Tony, because You might think one thing, it could be a myth. You might ask AI, it doesn't know, but this guy knows. So give him a ring.
AI, never heard of her.
Who's winning the NCAA?
Ooh. You got Michigan?
Michigan, baby.
I mean,
Illinois would be cool to see.
I know. I was going to say ILLI, and I got got a good chunk of the Perri family contingent there, U of I alums.
Those poor Duke fans.
Oh, talk about it.
What an idiot.
Imagine being in Vegas for that one. Or just being in my DraftKings, one or the other. But yeah, so all right, you got Michigan. We'll take Illinois. We'll see what happens here. We're back next week. We'll talk about who won. And seriously, if you have questions about insurance situations, business strategies, or you just want to pitch a business idea, I don't think either of us are opposed to hearing it.
Let's hear it. See you guys.
We'll talk to you guys next week.
I'm done. Cut the show.